Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. These are the lines of one of the world's most famous nursery rhymes, written by Jane Taylor, who lived between 1783 and 1824. The lines are part of a poem called The Star. Composed in couplets, the poem was first published in the year 1806 in Rhymes of the Nursery, a collection for children by Taylor and her sister Anne. Although born in Boston, Massachusetts, Jane Taylor moved to England. Her father, Isaac Taylor, was an engraver, and her mother, Anne Martin Taylor, wrote moral and religious works. Jane and her sister Anne published original poems for infant minds, rhymes for the nursery, hymns for infant minds, etc. All these were written between 1806 to 1822. In the fictional correspondence between a mother and her daughter at school, Jane Taylor collaborated with her mother. The sisters also revised and expanded an 18th century book of humorous children's verses, which was published as Signer Topsy Turvy's Wonderful Magic Lantern, or The World Turned Upside Down. After her sister's marriage, Jane Taylor moved to her brother's home in Devon, England, where she composed her novel for children, Display, a Tale for Young People. She was also an engraver. But sadly, Jane Taylor died at the age of 40. After her death, her brother Isaac collected most of her works and included a biography of her in The Writings of Jane Taylor in 5 volumes. The following is the text of Jane Taylor's The Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. When the blazing sun is gone, when he nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle, twinkle all the night. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. In the dark blue sky you keep, and often through my curtains peep, for you never shut your eye till the sun is in the sky. As your bright and tiny spark lets the traveler in the dark, though I know not what you are, twinkle, twinkle, little star. The poem is located both inside the house and outside in the open. The star shining in the sky also peeps into the house through the curtains. The voice heard in the poem is that of a mother or nurse or a carer who lulls a child to sleep and the child in the star is charmed by the calming, soothing voices all around. One should also remember that Lewis Carroll parodied the lines from the star in the Mad Hatter's Tea Party in his classic Alice in Wonderland. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you are at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Carol continues. Here the dormouse shook itself and began to sing in its sleep, twinkle, 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 and went on so long that they had to pinch it to make it stop. The tune of the version that people all over the world are familiar with is a French one and dates from 1761. In the 1770s, a poem called Ah, Will I Tell You Mother was set to the now familiar Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The late 18th century saw pioneering work in the field of children's education, as the period also saw the growth of a new literature written specifically for children. In keeping with the spirit of the times, writers often used the figure of child as a symbol of hope. The child becomes an image of a changed new world order that revolution would possibly bring about. While the literature written for children in this period presents the world as seen through their innocent eyes, it also speaks of the values that the child will need to nurture to live in this world. Another poem by Jane Taylor, The Violet, refers to one of these values. Then let me to the valley go, this pretty flower to see, that I may also learn to grow in sweet humility. Thank you very much. Now some word power. These are the lines of one of the world's most famous nursery rhymes. Written by Jane Taylor, the lines are part of a poem called The Star. Composed in couplets, the poem was first published in 1806. Couplets, couplets. Couplets means two lines of poetry next to each other. Her father, as a tailor, was an engraver. Engraver means a person whose job is to cut words or design on wood, stone, metal, etc. In the fictional correspondence between a mother and her daughter at school, Jane Taylor collaborated with her mother. Collaborate, COLLABORATE. Collaborate means to work jointly with others, especially in an intellectual endeavor. The voice heard in the poem is that of a mother or nurse or a carer. CARER. Carer means a family member or paid helper who regularly looks after a child or sick, elderly or disabled person. Lull, LULL. Lull means to cause someone to feel calm or to feel that they want to sleep. One should also remember that Lewis Carroll parodied the lines from the star in the Mad Hatter's Tea Party in his classic Alice in Wonderland. Parody, PARODY. Parody means writing, music, art, speech, etc. that intentionally copies the style of someone famous or copies a particular situation, making the features or qualities of the original more noticeable in a way that is humorous. Thank you very much.